know, 2 years ago at the convention, I realized it was about halfway through the speech when I said, I should have said in the beginning, so let me get that out of the way. I accept your nomination for mayor of our city. I also want to congratulate all the other candidates on the ticket that have put their names forward. They're willing to make a sacrifice to serve their city that they love. And that should not be underestimated. And I know the word for mayor is used at the top of the ticket. I've said this before to all of you. There is no top of the ticket. There is no bottom of the ticket. We are all running together. Thank you, and accept my thanks, and the entire committee should thank you for all putting your names on the line. Thank you so much. I want to give a special recognition tonight to a person that is with us, joined by his wife, that has set a bar that I don't think will ever be reached in this city again. 7 terms, the greatest mayor the city has ever known, Frank Esposito and Louis. Thank you. Also want to thank all the district leaders for their hard work, and to our town chairman, Art Shalava, for his difficult challenge. I think you all know, nobody in this room knows better the hard work that a town chairman has to put in. Art, thank you so much. In my last 2 acceptance speeches, both when I was a candidate prior to my first election and when I was honored enough to be nominated and run again last time, I'd always stay positive and want to continue to be positive and tell the people at one time what I wanted to do, and then the second time what we have done. But I hope you'll allow me 1 minute to just comment on the other side of the aisle for a minute. They're meeting down the street, and whoever their nominee is, I congratulate that person and hope we'll have a good campaign to talk about the issues. But I saw a couple of comments that were made in the paper at their open forum. One candidate said he had a novel idea for the mayor. He said he was going to meet with their department heads. Memo, I do that about every day. You know, and he said he wanted to meet to have efficiencies. Another memo, back in November, $1.8 million in budget cuts to balance our budget in the last fiscal year. You think I met with the department heads? I think so. And we did it without massive cuts in service or massive layoffs. Very few cities in the country could say it. The other candidate said he didn't want to have the Parks and Rec budget cut to balance everything or something along those lines. I don't know if he's been to Calpasas lately, or Shady Beach, or Cranberry Park, but maybe he might want to look at how much money we have put into the facilities at Shady, Calf, Cranberry, the new recreation facilities, new planting, the new ball fields, the new lights. And we don't even get into his comment about the redevelopment agency, which I think he's visited it once since he's been a councilor. That's my negative stuff. I just have to get that out of there. There's one other issue you're going to hear a lot about this campaign, and it's called transparency. It's a new catchword, transparency. I'm not sure what that means anymore. But based on those comments, it is transparent to me that they don't have a clue of what it takes to run this city. I also want to thank Rick for your great words, and Amy and Larry. Thank you so much for putting that much effort into it, and to our incumbent council people, or the ones that have served with us over the last few years. Thank you for all your efforts. None of this would have been possible without their leadership and their support. Yeah, we fight in caucus and we disagree, but we come out with doing the right things for the right people in this city, and we will continue to do that when they are re-elected and we elect more Republicans to take that council, so we have responsive leadership. I have never said that I would never point someone to a position because of their political affiliation. I've had votes on that council against qualified Republicans because they were Republicans. That's not partisanship. That's not leadership. Paraphrase an expression, he who serves his city first serves the city is party best. And that's what I have tried to do, our council have tried to do, to serve our city first. We all know about the Board of Ed and the problems that we've had with the Democratic majority on there. Glenn and Jack have fought the fight. He's not responsive. He is more interested in micromanaging rather than managing. And we all know where micromanaging took us a few years ago. We need a Board of Ed that is going to be interested in our children, not in establishing their own turfdom. There are many issues we could talk about infrastructure, and we'll save that for the campaign, because I really want to talk to all of you who were kind enough to endorse me, and to people in Norwalk that I've tried to serve for the last 4 years. And Rick had mentioned about my visits to the schools. And I have met, and with all due deference to previous mayors who all have different priorities, I think probably I have been in the schools more than any recent mayor, maybe more than superintendent, I don't know Rick, but I have met more parents, more children, more educators. And there's no more important goal in my mind but to educate and protect the most precious commodity that we have, and that is our young people. I will continue to work towards that goal. Our citizens have a right to expect the best from their elected officials. Our citizens have a right to know that their elected officials only have one goal in mind, and that is to serve them. People have called me people's mayor. I'm outgoing. Sometimes I get mad. I'm not so outgoing. But I do enjoy meeting with people. And I do respond. I answer every email. I return every phone call. They may not like what I say sometimes, if I can't pave their street or if I can't cut their taxes enough. But almost to a person, they say to me, Mayor, I appreciate the fact that you called me back. I do it. I respond because I believe in them. I believe in the future of Norwalk. I believe in the people in this city that understand that we are moving forward together in difficult times. And I've stayed away from talking about the difficult economic times because I know you've heard it ad nauseum, the economic tsunami, all the difficulties we have. Because I want to talk tonight about the enthusiasm that's in this city again, the belief in their government again, the belief that our department heads have in this administration. Because, quite honestly, I manage. I don't micromanage. That is not going to be my style for the next 2 years and hasn't been. There's so many things I want to say tonight, but I think I'll end it right here in saying this. You have been so wonderful to me. You have been so supportive. And I cannot express my thanks enough. And also to my family that's here for all the sacrifices, the Little League games that I couldn't make for the grandkids, the family functions that I had to leave early or get late to. They understood and I appreciate that so much. And I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of Suzanne's accomplishments in the courthouse. And also, as you know, Barbara had a little medical event last month. And the words of support from so many of you, and cards and emails and letters and just, Dick, how's Barbara doing? The family, we all appreciate it so much. She's here tonight, she's doing fine. I strapped her in a chair and gave her a Grey Goose and she was fine. So thank you again so much. And allow me, and I'm sure the voters will understand, getting back to Barbara. You know, ball players dedicate things or anything. I just want to say, Barb, this one's for you. Thank you. Have a great night.